Trade tensions are heating up, stoked in part by U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs on steel and aluminum imports from U.S. allies such as Canada, Mexico, and the European Union. Trump has also threatened to completely withdraw from the more than 2 decades-old North American Free Trade Agreement. That is making investors nervous ahead of a July 6 deadline when the U.S. begins imposing $34 billion in tariffs against Chinese-made goods. China has promised to retaliate with equivalent tariffs on U.S. cars and agricultural products, while Canada and the 28-nation European Union have announced their own tariffs on iconic American products from Harley-Davidson motorcycles to Kentucky bourbon. President Trump says America's trading partners have taken advantage of the U.S. for years and says winning a trade war will be easy. But analysts are not so sure.
So far, it doesn't look like the tariffs that have been imposed are doing much damage to the U.S. economy. But if this keeps up, if, for instance, the president proceeds with tariffs on autos that he's talking about, or if the Chinese get very sophisticated and start doing not just imposing tariffs, but harassing U.S. multinationals or allowing their currency to depreciate, this could easily lead to a much worsening of economic conditions, not only in the United States, but around the world.
The retaliatory EU tariffs on American bourbon, motorcycles, and cigarettes prompted threats from Trump to impose additional tariffs on European cars, prompting the European Union to fight back with another $300 billion worth of taxes on American goods. The president argues his tariffs are meant to protect national security, but experts say the bottom line is higher prices for consumers.
If businesses think that the strategies that they have pursued over the last couple of decades as trade barriers and investment barriers have come down, if they think that's reversing, we could see people putting hiring and investment on hold, so it could really have pretty deleterious effects.
On Monday, President Trump warned the World Trade Organization that he would be prepared to do something if he perceives the United States is treated unfairly. Analysts say what that means remains unclear. What is clear is since the U.S. president sparked fears of a global trade war in March, Wall Street has erased all the gains made since the first of the year. Arash, Arabasadi, VOA News.